Leo, welcome. I don't see you now. Happy early birthday, Leo, for the beginning of the Leo season. And, well, probably when this video is posted, we're in the last days and hours of the Cancer season, but you are already droning over us, Leo. So, Leo, we're gonna have the reading for the last week of July, but basically any other time you stumble upon this video and feel like you want to watch it. It's just a timestamp on a thumbnail on YouTube. So whenever it is that you see this video and feel like you want to watch it, watch it. Might be something for you. Yeah, I'll be showing you here some pictures and saying some words, and they will make up some stories. I'll be telling these stories the only way I know how to tell stories. You will be understanding this story is the only way you know how to understand the stories. Doesn't necessarily mean that it is one and the same way that we made it, which is totally normal. This is why we are human. Also bear in mind that it is scientifically not possible to predict future with a piece of paper. It's not what we're here for. We're here because this piece of paper with a picture in it can influence your imagination, and your imagination shapes the way you perceive your reality. It works like this. You see here something that you like and want to have as a part of your life. All you have to do is to say, yes, that's my story, and it becomes part of your reality. If you see here something that you don't like and don't want to have in your life, you just don't have to do or say anything. You forget all about it, completely ignore it, and it disappears from your reality. That's the way it works. If you want to say thank you for the reading, feel free to click the like button, subscribe to the channel, recommend the video, the channel to somebody, share the link. You can buy me a coffee. There's a link in the description how to do it. If you don't feel like doing any of this but still want to say thanks, please just do something good in the world around you, make people smile. This for me is perfectly acceptable as a gratitude for this reading. If you have some negative stuff you want to get rid of, click this dislike button and let it out. Okay, let us have a look, Leo. What do we have here? We have the Emperor, because of course, Leo, you are the Emperor. We have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. We have the Hangman in the reverse. We have the Turtle in the reverse. We have the Mice in the reverse and the Clover in the upright. So I see you here escaping some unpleasant stuff by a hair width, maybe, so with luck. So there was it wasn't something real bad, but it was some minor unpleasant shit that could have happened but didn't because you were lucky in whatever way possible, but it still kind of gave you a scare, so you might be a little bit shaky after that. So but also it gave you some food for thought on something, as in, do I have to be insincere to people? Do I have to lie to somebody about something? Do I have to not tell somebody something because you realize that you have enough power, you have enough authority for you to be able to say the truth and nothing would happen? It's funny how we have like these two parallel stories. In one, I don't think they even are related, but whatever it is, whatever this little scare that you had, it just got you thinking about it and realizing that you can afford to tell the truth. Interesting, Leo. We have the Nine of Pentacles in the upright and the Lovers in the upright. We have the Five of Cups in the reverse, the Rabbit, the Key in the reverse, and the Bouquet. Okay, I think it's about some romantic situation you might be in. If it sounds familiar, but it's not about romantic situation, so be it. I'm just seeing some stuff that is more likely to happen in a romantic relationship with somebody. Is that someone is a little bit feeling trapped in a relationship. Feeling trapped and a little bit scared by how happy they are in this committed relationship. And I think what they forget about is that their independence isn't going anywhere. Because there are two people, but they're like separate. They're not bound by any rope here, and they are independent. I think also in their finances. So if you're just starting a new relationship, it doesn't mean like you have to have like one bank account with this person or anything. It's more like two independent people finding together and maintaining their independence while being together. I think one of them might get cold feet about it, might get a little bit of scared or concerned, but the thing is that this relationship is so good, so you don't have to worry about it. If you worry about something like that, or if your partner worries about something like that, it's not like that. It's okay. It's two independent people not losing their independence to anybody. Okay. We have the Strength, because of course, Leo. We have the Four Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, the Vulture, the Mountains, and the Book. Okay, you're facing some situation, some dilemma maybe, some difficult situation, or just a problem. It doesn't have to be difficult, but a situation that requires you to solve it in a way, or to make a decision how to proceed with this situation. However, you realize it is not the time to stir up some shit. So in this situation, you could go into detail, maybe dig up some stuff from the past that somebody did and you know that they shouldn't have done. Something like that. Dig up some skeletons from your closet. But you realize, mostly from your experience, that it's not the right time to do it. So you don't do it, you just chill and decide not to do it. So what can I say? Just, there's something where you decide not to get the skeletons out of the closet. That's what it is to it. Which is a good decision, actually. It's the right thing to do. So we have the Five of Cups in the reverse and the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse, because they call the Knights Princess in this deck. We have the Lamb in the reverse, we have the Dice and the Mask in the reverse. You're happy that you didn't share some information with some person, because it saves you the trouble. Might be even financial trouble. It might be something that you wanted to tell somebody, to a colleague at work, what you didn't know, that this colleague actually wants to get rid of you and get your position maybe. And if you share this information with them, they might have had succeeded, but luckily for you, you didn't do it and you saved yourself a lot of trouble. Doesn't have to be about work, but it might be about finances, or share some information that somebody could use against you. So be careful what you tell to whom, and make sure you don't overshare. We have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. We have the Five of Wands in the upright. We have the Five of Swords in the reverse, the Tarantula in the reverse. Okay. We have the Dog and the Fish. It might be something about this situation where you decided not to dig up the skeletons, because it involves also a friend whom you like, and it's about their well-being, and I think your digging up the skeletons would be hurting them a lot and changing their life in an unpleasant way, so you decide not to do it. And you might even have to exchange some words with somebody else to protect them. But for you, it seems to be the only choice, the only way to handle the situation. So, and if we consider here, what we had here about the situation, not sharing information, it might even be that it is one and the same story here going on, that it might not be about you, it might be about this other person that you want to protect here. It might be somebody to work, or it might be a relative, and you try not to dig up something in their past that might come to light and harm them. And there are people who could harm them if they knew about it. So you do it for them, and you might even have to act on it and, protect them actively. And for you, it's the only way how you can handle the situation. Because it's not the time for people to know what happened in this person's past. If it's not about that, still it's about you protecting your friends and, feeling like you don't have a choice to do something else. We have the Four Swords upright again. We have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the King of Cups in the upright. We have the Swan. We have the Home and the Ring. Okay, so I see you having an extended holiday, a time off, retiring, just leaving work to do something else, and making it about you. So you do what suits you, you do what is beneficial for you. I feel like staying at home permanently or beginning a work that is working from home. I see a lot of creativity and emotions involved in this, as in you pouring your heart into this activity and having your rest at the same time. So I really see here somebody like quitting their corporate job and becoming an artist, like as an extreme example, but as something less, maybe honestly you just take some time off and just stay at home and do some creative projects. I think we had it a couple of weeks ago about you having some creative projects. Might be about it, might be about something else. If you are already working in a creative profession, you might have a great breakthrough, end of your writer's block, where you just go somewhere, and if you're a writer, for example, you just go somewhere for weeks on end, sit there and do nothing but write and sleep. Just staying, staying in the comfort of your home, of your safe zone, and creating and resting. We have the Nine of Swords, we have the Tower, we have the Four of Wands, we have the Wolf, we have the Woman in the reverse, and the Flowers in the reverse. My. Okay, might be specific. For somebody, it might be about a grown-up kid getting married and they feeling like they're being dethroned as the head of a family. So for example, you've been like your family, the main person in your family, but now you're getting older and your kid is just taking this place of decision maker. If you have this clan structure in your family or something. And it might be a little bit sudden for you and you don't know how to take it. In another example, it might be less pleasant. So in a good scenario, it's just a parent freaking out about the kid growing up and getting married, and not being the leader of the pack anymore. A less fun example is that somebody is just taking away your authority and being lucky with it, and or you just having a lot of concerns that this might happen. Let's put it like this. You are unhappy because somebody is trying to take away your decision-making power in a situation. And they might succeed in it. So either it is a colleague who's breathing down your neck and you still have sleepless nights about them succeeding with it, even though you were like it this time, or it is any other situation where somebody else is after your leadership position. Wow, Leo. All right, but all in all, it's actually quite cool here, Leo. You have a reminder that you're strong enough to not hide stuff from people. Funnily enough, it will then be something for you when you decide not to disclose something, but to protect somebody else. There might be a little panic about people who are in a relationship about losing their independence, which is not the case. It's just empty scare. We have here also you having some major creative breakthrough or change in profession where you decide to go away or just stay at home with yourself, have a lot of rest and create what makes you happy. And there's also a situation where you're scared about somebody being after your throne. So lots of stuff here to unpack for you, Leo. Lots of stuff for you to pay attention to, decide what you want or not want to have. Good luck, and Madame will see you again.